So I want to touch a somewhat delicate topic, which is ABM programs and ABM sort of software. I've been talking to a lot of companies over the last 6 to 10 months that have invested in platforms like 6Sense, Rollwork, so on and so forth, and they're struggling to figure out how these things work and like where they fit into the sort of ABM cycle and so on and so forth. One of the things that's interesting is like I have to remind people all the time that software's objective is essentially to create a category that they own, and then they convince everyone that it works. HubSpot was the inbound marketing company, like anti-outbound, until they did outbound. Um, the reality is HubSpot wanted you to believe that inbound was the only thing that worked because that's what they were hawking. And a lot of these ABM programs hawk a really utopian vision of the world. And a lot of it is predicated on so-so data and tech. And to be super specific, like if you're looking at like a 6Sense or an R2B2 or an OpenSend or anything that's supposed to like de-anonymize website traffic, and the data is not actually that great. It's we've found it to be like at best 50-60% accurate. Out of the tests that we've done, OpenSend's data was by far the best. And these organizations are investing a lot of money in these platforms. Some of these organizations are investing in these platforms over like a CRM or a marketing automation platform. They're just going ABM. And they think that by sort of getting 6Sense or these platforms that they're going to solve all of their problems. One of the challenges with ABM broadly is like when you're talking about ABM, you're really talking about a focused and coordinated effort to penetrate a list of accounts that is highly correlated to your most utopian ICP target. And that you're going to focus all of your budget, all of your content, your labor, et cetera, on trying to sort of convert those people into customers. And it's a very solid strategy for a lot of organizations. If you have something really interesting to offer and that you can actually coordinate your sales and marketing program to do those things. But just buying 6Sense doesn't mean you're going to be able to run ABM. There are a lot of things operationally, from the way that you're doing landing pages, the way that you're doing advertisements, the way that you're doing outbound, the way that everything is supposed to essentially focus in like a magnifying glass in the sun to this very hot focal point, which is this named account list. I'm talking to a lot of organizations that I think have invested quite a bit of money in ABM as a theory and a thesis, but they haven't been able to operationalize it. And my message for them always is just because you bought these programs doesn't mean that you're doing ABM. And ABM isn't the panacea to demand gen problems. It's just the panacea this tech company or this tech sector is selling you. What do you think?